This is the team picked by everyone at home. Dawes, what do you make of it?
I think it's... I mean, would we disagree with that? I can't... There's nowhere really stands out,
well,
but Vunipola I would possibly put in it. I thought, I know he didn't play in the last game, but I thought he was awesome.
Yeah,
no?
Not bad, but Burrell's out of position at inside centres. I know he plays there for Saints, yeah.
I'm sure he'd move over O'Driscoll, though, with all the hype.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the team picked by everyone at home. We have got another team, the actual team selected by Opta.
Yeah, are you happy with the Welsh content there?
Well, one or two too many, but let's take a look. This is better from a Welsh perspective.
Here we go. Now, bear in mind, this is the Opta stats delivered by Accenture, all right? So these are statistical reasons for these guys being in the team, not just one person picking.
Probably a couple of surprises. Now, it's obviously weighted, but some of the thing, what it can't show is intensity. So you look at the Italian hooker, that might be a little bit of a surprise being in there, but when you realise that he was by far and away made 30 more tackles than any other hooker in the Championship, but that's because his team didn't have the ball. But we don't measure, again, the second rows. These two second rows had a brilliant game.
I mean, but can't be a rugby player on the planet.
Championship, exactly. What it is you look at their work rate, the number of tackles they make, the number of carries they make. What it probably doesn't show is how hard those hits were, and certainly Laws and Launchbury were pretty monumental.
Right. Austin, backline?
I think the backline's pretty good. Huget obviously was on the right wing. Trimble had a good tournament.
No questions there, is there?
Yeah, Brown, top of all the stats, came out on top. I think Farrell was second. There's a few guys that missed out there. Sexton was very close to Farrell in terms of the stats, and that's purely how this is selected. Campanaro obviously scored very highly in the Wales game, which carried him through for the rest of the season. Looks good for Italy. And Darcy as well. He
player of the tournament?
Yeah, Brown's the player of the tournament.
He's got to be on the list for World Player of the Year already. From the way he played in the autumn as well.
Courtney Laws as well, though. I mean, a lot of people... It does a lot of work for England, especially applying pressure to the opposing 9 and 10. And a lot of that work goes unseen by most people who watch the game. But I would say it's between Brown and Courtney Laws for me.
OK, let's talk about, you just mentioned 9 and 10, real cogs in the team, and these two have been so soft.
Yeah, this guy, it's just a great example. 2 years ago, where was he internationally? Not going very far, just been banned. And then he's made a partnership now with Farrell that is going to be very, very difficult to break. It's going to take an injury, I think, before the World Cup for these two not to play together. Even if Ben Youngs comes back into full fitness, Ford starts to play with a Burgess in partnership, maybe at Bath, but it's going to take something very, very special to take them out that England shirt.
And he's done well, Ben, to get ahead of Johnny Sexton, because Johnny's been playing well as well for Ireland, winning the champion, etc. But
yeah, he has. I mean, this thing was set around the whole of the Six Nations, so it depends how long you're on the field, but still, take nothing away from him. I think what impressed me most about him was his attitude in the Wales game and his ability to control the game when it looked like England were just starting to get a little bit too loose and Wales were coming back into it, and his ability to hit the corners and pin Wales back and put the pressure back on them showed a lot more maturity.
You've heard it from these two, so it looks like Farrell is definitely the man for England.